Episode 2 of The Watcher. It was the next day after the day that we went out to the meadow to find berries. The pie was okay, but a little dry. Father said that maybe when we behave ourselves, we could go to the market. I don't understand why he makes such a big deal about taking us to the market. It's basically just a bunch of stalls. I clutched the raggedy plushie that I had. It was a small kitty cat with blue eyes and fluffy fur. For some weird reason, there are only 3 toys in the orphanage. A cat, a small cougar plushie, and a lemur plushie. My sister took the lemur, my brother took the cougar, and I took the small house cat. We went out to play with our toys, and we giggled and pondered everything. My brother never leaves home without his blade. The one that Father specially carved for him. We go out, fishing and playing through the meadows in the forest. We see some deer, and we look at them. They're so majestic. I wish we could get closer. We hear flapping of wings as we see a monster with one beady red eye. Caw, 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 the monster went. My brother grabbed his knife, or the blade that he had gotten, and tried to get it away from us. It grabbed me, picking me up with its claws. I screamed, "Help! Help! Help!" but nobody listened. Its giant feathers were about 8 millimeters wide and 6 millimeters thick. We never went to school, so I don't understand what I'm saying, but I'm thinking that's either big or small. But the monster was big. It looked like a giant crow, which is weird. We don't get crows in this part of town. It flew high, flying high, again and again and again, flying faster. Whoosh, whoosh, the feathers went. My brother grabbed his bow and arrow, and my sister grabbed her rocks. They threw the bow and arrow and the rocks at the bird. It dropped me, flying away and screeching a horrible screeching. It sounded like a dinosaur, but we didn't know what it was. I fell to the floor, my brother and sister running and grabbing me before I hit the ground, because that probably would have killed me. We went back to the house. I went into Father's arms. "Father, something attacked us. I had scrapes and bruises." "Oh, my poor darlings. Are you okay?" Father cooed. "I'm fine, but it was scary," I said, shaking my head. "My poor little darlings. Come on, let's bandage you up." He goes to his study. We're not allowed in his study. I don't know why, but we're not. He comes back with the first aid kit. "Ow," I sob. "It hurts." "Lily," Father says. "Yes?" "Hush now. I need to clean your wounds." But... It'll all be over." I let Father clean my wounds. Still sobbing, my brother goes into our room, grabbing my plushie and putting it in my hands. I look at my father. What was that thing? What thing? He asks. It was like a giant bird, a giant creature. I don't know. It kind of looked like a crow with one beady red eye. My darling, I think you're just hallucinating from the fall, Father said. No, I'm not. I'm not. I know I'm not, I said. He combs through my hair, taking off any leaves that had gotten entangled in my giant, fluffy, curly hair. Hush now, baby, he said. It's okay. You're safe. You're back in the house, and your siblings are okay. Father, we saw it too, he said. Michael said. Michael said, we saw it. It was big. It looked like a crow. What the hell was that?